Hi, I'm RaDona from Boys and Girls Hairstyles. Today I have JaNice with me, and this is Deanne's mom. So if you guys remember Deanne, this is her mom, and she's a sweetheart, and I want to show you her haircut. It's a really good one, especially for a lot of you out there. If you have that swirl back here in the back, let me just show you guys. See how it kind of grows up and around? This is a good haircut for something like that. We leave this a tiny bit longer just so it falls nicely, but she likes this tight at the bottom. So we just come along this bottom and go straight across. We just clean this up. So when I was building this house, JaNice was kind of nice enough to let me go in her basement. The lady that was in her house before her that built it, had a salon in her basement. So JaNice and her husband, Dennis, were super nice to let me, you've probably seen a couple videos from their house a while ago, but yeah, that was at JaNice's house, so.
Still all there.
Still all there.
You can come back.
That's so sweet. You would let me too, that's so sweet. Okay, so down here at the bottom, I'm touching my fingers here. But then as I go up towards the top, you can see that I'm just kind of trimming that through this area because, and that's what I was saying, we like to keep that just a little bit longer, which, I mean, it's not way long, obviously, but just a little bit longer so it has enough weight to kind of hold over that so it doesn't split. And if you guys have that, you'll know what I mean when I say that. And then from this area, that's when you start to angle your fingers in. Okay, so we're just trimming this, just about 1/4 of an inch. Okay, and then hold this out. Same thing, trimming all of this area. Okay. All right, now I'm just gonna kind of trim this up. There we go. Okay, and now I'll start up here. You can see that guide point over here, so I'm just taking a little bit off of there. Okay, and then remember, of course, once we get to this area, that's when I hold my fingers in on an angle. Okay. Yeah, JaNice said she could tell with her front area, like around her bangs and stuff, she's like, oh, I'm feeling like I need a haircut soon. And she looked at her calendar and yep, she had one scheduled for today. So it worked good. So funny when you get to that point when you just know you need a haircut, especially if you have short hair. You definitely can tell.
For sure.
Okay, same thing here. I'm just cleaning that up a tiny bit. All right, and now this front part. Yes, this area. She does not like that area. Okay, so we're gonna come across this way, take a little bit off here. And with JaNice, I make sure that I take enough off right here because that's the part that...
It feels like it grows faster.
Right, serious, it really does, huh? Everybody will say that. Well, I leave and then a couple weeks later, my front. It's funny how that works.
That's the only part that you really notice.
Yeah, the other isn't too bad, right? It's so true. So, so true. So I just come straight across here. I'm gonna hold out by her ear. And come up this way. And then I just round around her head. Like I just follow the head shape. Okay. All right, now she likes it over her ear, not cut up around her ear, but over it, but not too much. She doesn't like a lot of bulk through here. So we're gonna take this on an angle. So you can see it's still over her ear, but we took some of that off so it doesn't feel like it's all one length right there. So it kind of goes like this and then back down. I just make sure it connects with this back. Okay, and let's make sure that this isn't too bulky around her face. I'm just gonna bring a little bit through this area. Okay, there we go. Now we'll go to this side. Same thing, take some of that bulk out. And that's how you take that bulk, is going from the bottom up to that top layer. You can see where that top layer is right there. Okay, I'm just gonna wet this down a tiny bit. Doing good, JaNice?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Okay, so angle. And then I connect that back. To that area. Okay, I'm gonna come in this way. Same thing like I did on the other side. Just kind of piece that out. Okay, and then the bang area. You go this way, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's right. So I'm just gonna come in. I set my shears here. just point cut in a little bit there. Okay, and then of course on the sides, you're going to hold those out. Make sure they feel even. Okay, and then we will texture. So this has some body through here.
Yep, needs that.
Needs that, huh? This definitely helps, that's for sure. And then a little bit through here. And you'll see after I style it, that it'll be more full here, and then it'll be more tight here. She likes it tight there. Of course, because why worry about that, right? Just have it out of the way. Okay, perfect. Now for the volume up through top, we're going to do the root lifter. You can also use this on dry hair as long as you heat activate it, so it can give a volume. This is the mousse, 1 squirt. It's very concentrated, so we only need 1 squirt. Okay, and then a little thickening spray. She has quite a bit of hair, it's just more fine, so this will help it have a little bit more texture to it. Okay, so the back I'm just going to dry down. Then of course, just with my fingers back and forth for just a little bit. And going this way because she styles it this way, but that's going to give it more volume. You dry it the opposite way for just a minute. Okay, then when it's about 80% dry, that's when I like to bring the round brush in for JaNice. So after you round brush where it's at for a second, you can hold it, let it cool, and then it'll just fall into its place. Okay, now I'll turn her around. And of course with the bangs, I just come, down with it. And I always turn it on low and just kind of go back through it a tiny bit. Okay, and now the thing I like to do with JaNice is it dries a little bit different. So I always at the very end come back and I just come straight across, make sure it's all even. Okay, all right, JaNice. Now, also with JaNice, she doesn't love a lot of stuff in her hair. She likes it more soft. So I just come in, just barely back comb this a tiny bit.
old lady hairstyle.
No, you don't. You're darling. Darling, darling.
I still visualize the brick curls.
Dude, oh, that's cute. Well, I remember in hair school I had to do those pin curls that you have to take with the waving motion and curl them and clip them, and oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that's what I grew up with.
So this side's a little longer, you guys can see just on this front area. I always like to double check that. So just come in, even that out a tiny bit. I know it's definitely funny how hair has changed from back when, isn't it? I remember like sleeping in the pink curlers for my dance reviews.
I used to sleep with metal curlers.
With what?
Metal curlers.
Metal? Oh my goodness.
For my page boy.
That's cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of put this in place a little. Okay, I'm gonna turn her to the mirror just so I can see. Yeah, that's about right. That's the way she, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Just about the right poofiness. Okay, so I'm gonna turn her around so you can see one more time. It's really cute, it has that, and then it just kind of comes tight here a little, so. Okay, JaNice, thank you so much for letting us, and don't you love her color? Love her color. It's all natural. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. Jump on over to my website, boysandgirlshairstyles.com, and you guys have a great day. See you later.